Cancer, hi. Welcome to the 2024 readings. So the way this is going to go, we're going to look into each month, and the spread I came up with was, well, it's going to look something like the energy you're in for the whole month, what you're dealing with, how you're dealing with it, and then we'll look into the advice. Which the advice can be just a continuation of the other energies, and then it'll kind of come off of that. There's going to be an angle from above where you can see it either here or here. I haven't decided yet, okay? So you'll see it somewhere on the screen where you can see what's going on here, and then you may have times where there's a full continuation to it, other times where it just stops for a month or two, and then I kind of take notice and I restarted, but I'm not going to redo the whole reading just because this bugger stopped. I just have to continuously look up, and I'm like, I forget. Anyways, just thought I should put a little bit of that in there because I know some of you like to see the cards. And it's a pretty expanded reading. So for this one, for this type, I'm going to be editing a little more. There will be an extended to the readings, which I will be looking into the energy that's dealing with you. And a lot of the times I know we may have the tendency to watch the main video and then focus on one energy in particular in there. And then when we watch the other energy that's at the other end of this, we have the tendency to think it's the same energy. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you are dealing with a specific energy that I will be reading for you in the original. And then in the extended, it might be that it's somebody else altogether that's dealing with you. So let's say in the reading, it's going to show up as an energy that involves your work, right? It's not even a person, it's the energies around your work. And then in the extended, your mom or your dad or your pet might show up as the energy that ties them up to you and their perspective on things. Sometimes they match in the sense of, yes, it is the same energy in the extended. Sometimes they don't. So keep that in mind. Don't get stuck with, wait a minute, in the reading you said this and this and this, and then in the extended they're behaving like this. That doesn't make sense. No, because it's a different energy. So keep that in mind. Also, try your best to not make this into a little bit of a soap opera kind of a situation. You know, from month to month, for the most part, the overall energy, the bigger energy at play is kind of going to be the same, but sometimes it's going to change in the sense of from January to February to March. You could be dealing with three very different energies that may look like it's the same one. It's not. So don't try to go from episode 1, January, episode 2, February, because sometimes they won't make sense in that way. They don't tie up together in that way. And again, in January, you might be dealing with an energy of work. In February, the energy I'm reading could be that of a spouse, a sister, whatever the case, you know. And they may look very similar where you think it's a continuation, but it may not be. So try to keep it open as much as you can. Also keep in mind that energy is fluid. It can change. It can change from today to tomorrow, let alone from today to a year from now. So, just throwing that out there. So keep open when you watch these. All right, so we covered pretty much everything. I feel like. Oh, roles can be reversed. That's a general rule for the readings. To close off the reading, you will get a oracle card from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Is it Mystical Shaman? Yes, it is Mystical Shaman. Wait a minute, something about a shaman. And I know this is one of my favorite oracle decks, so yeah, it's that one. Mystical Shaman Oracle, one oracle card that is kind of like the energy for the whole year. So it's not like, oh, I have to get to December to get into those energies. No, it's energies that maybe keep in mind for the whole year. you know, try to remind yourself sometimes of the energies of this oracle card. I might introduce some bloopers at the end for those of you that enjoy seeing, especially the animals torturing me down here when we're taking breaks, or even during the readings. Sometimes I have to cut them out because it's like, okay, they're here, they're torturing, which I know you love to watch, but sometimes it's too much. It's like, okay, it's too much to leave in the reading, so I'll just take it out, and I'll probably take a break and let myself be tortured. I believe that's about it. I think we're good to go, so let's go. Let's go to January. Oops. It was a bust. Alright, let's do it again. There we go. Let's see what is going on for January. All right, so the energy you're at for January is the Ace of Pentacles. So you're looking at a brand new beginning by the looks of it. What you're dealing with, the Queen of Cups, that's love. How you're dealing with it, the Queen of Pentacles, that's self-love. Awesome. In the advice, we find some pain here for some reason. So let's see what this is about. Let me see this Ace of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Cups. Okay. It's complicated. The status is complicated. So you're definitely embarking on a brand new energy here, or want to, at least. But you're showing me somebody else tied up to you in this energy, and when you show me that, you're also showing me that it's quite complicated. And I also see the Five of Swords in there that says, to me at least, it says it's not really complicated, you're complicating it. Or whoever this is, one of you is, at least, if not both. Let me do the Queen of Cups. The Nine of Wands, the High Priestess, the Four of Wands. Yeah, it's almost like a battle between you giving to yourself and then you giving to this connection, which for some of you, it could be a marriage there with that Four of Wands, but somewhere along the way, there's a blockage. And it feels like it starts from you, the blockage from within yourself. Because if that self-love is not there, then it's not going to come out to another necessarily. And it's not that it's not there. It's there, definitely. There seems to be a little bit of confusion between the self-love aspect, the energy and the love you give to yourself, and the energy and the love you give to this connection. Let me do the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. The Seven of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the World card. Yeah. There's a little bit of an energy of abandonment tied up to that energy of self-love here. What is going on here? What is up with this entanglement? Like, if I were to take this connection and put it to the side, where would you be in the energy of self-love? That's my question here. Because I feel like that's where the problem is. That's where the problem begins. If it was just you and you, what would that relationship be like? Because that's where I feel a sense of walking away from that on your part. And I feel like you're not realizing you're doing that, and then that causes problems in this situation. Because, as I said, if it's not coming from you first, it's probably not going to be out there either. Let's do the Three of Swords in the advice. The Ace of Swords, the Moon, the King of Wands. There's some action you want to take towards whoever this is involved with you in this connection, and you're not doing it. Either you want to say something or do something, and you're not doing it. And the more you refrain from doing it, the harder it gets for you. This month comes through for you with the sense of wanting to expand, especially in the energy of love, and there's a blockage somewhere. There's like an obstacle. Think of it as the road is clear, and all of a sudden there's this massive blockage of trees out of nowhere in the middle of the road, and it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? You know, how do I get on the other side? So it's a matter of figuring out how to get on the other side. A lot of the blockage might come from this energy of you wanting to extend some sort of an energy towards whoever you're dealing with and not doing it. And that's not being honest with yourself there, you know? So I feel like that's what's creating the blockage here. So I would address that part of self first before kind of dealing with anything else in this connection. All right, and that's it. All right, let's take a look at February. Oops. Where you're at energetically, the Seven of Swords, it flew out in reverse. So it kind of feels like you may be getting in that position of wanting to give up at times, but I don't see you doing it necessarily. What you're dealing with, the Chariot, I'm not sure how that comes through for you at this point. It's of course your energy, but I'm not sure how that comes through. Could be that you're looking a little bit into yourself there. Maybe, but we'll see more when we clarify how you're dealing with it, the Ace of Cups. Alright, so there's definitely a whole lot of expansion and love here that you're kind of pointing towards you here. And the advice, the Two of Wands. Looks like you're on hold here. Whew. Let's clarify. Let's see what's going on. The Seven of Swords there. Let's see what that's about. The Judgment card, the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. You're shifting the energy more towards yourself rather than focusing on this commitment you're dealing with. I feel like you're shifting more towards self. There is a sense of disappointment. There is a sense of almost like, I have to do this. I don't really want to, kind of, but I feel like you do want to. But you look a little bit upset while you shift the attention and the energy towards you. Let's do the Chariot. The Four of Swords, the Hermit, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, there's definitely a whole lot of going within here. A whole lot of that energy. Really looking to ground yourself, really looking to balance yourself out here. So I kind of get the sense that you're feeling like you're losing it for a little bit, and instead of, which is quite nice. It's very, I don't see this very often, because most people, when they feel like they're losing control, they try to take control more and more and more, so they become a little controlling. You are saying, halt, I need some time for myself, please. So you're going within, which is very interesting, very powerful too, to be able to do that. Let's do the Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, Knight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're wanting for things to work out in the situation overall. You're showing me the importance of the soul connection to you. So your desire is for things to work out, and that's where you're coming from here within this dynamic. Let me do the Two of Wands. The Star, the Hierophant, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, these are beautiful energies. I kind of get the sense that in order for you to get in touch or back in touch with these energies, you had to kind of stand still for a minute there and go within. And that's exactly what you're doing throughout this month, to be able to connect to the real energies that are at the core of this connection, not the whole confusion and let's complicate things and, you know. So quite nice. It's looking really good here. When you actually plant yourself in this position of unavailable, you know, only available to me here. So quite nice. All right, moving on to March. Okay, where you're at energetically, the Ace of Wands. You want to do something here. You're kind of in this energy of on a roll, like wanting to engage into something that means a lot to you, that's very passionate here for you. So, okay. What you're dealing with, the Seven of Pentacles, you are working on something by the looks of it. Oh, interesting. How you're dealing with it, the Seven of Wands. You don't want to be dealing with whatever this is. You're looking for something more appealing, more close to meaning something. So that tells me that whatever it is you're putting effort and energy into, you're not enjoying it this much. You know, it's just, and with the Queen of Swords in the advice, it kind of looks like, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. But I am looking for something that's closer to my heart rather than just doing this because I have to, kind of a thing. Because definitely giving me an energy of possibly putting effort into something because, and it could be a job or something, like I'm doing this just to, you know, to get to where I need to go later for doing what I actually want to do or something like that. I'm not sure exactly, but let's open it up. Let's see what's going on here. Let's do the Ace of Wands. Oh man, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Emperor. Wow, I love this energy. You're definitely on a roll here with this energy. You're stepping into an energy of taking care of things, initiating something possibly that you feel very passionate about, that in your vision it seems to be getting you to where you need to go. You know, so it's something that you really enjoy doing, or you're discovering something that you really enjoy doing. But regardless, your energy is going all up in that direction with a lot of determination and a lot of that oomph kind of an energy of let's get it done, you know. Let's do the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Cups. Yeah, this energy comes through with a sense of same shit, different day, you know, kind of a thing, where it feels like a routine of some sort, whatever you're investing in. Where you're kind of looking for something where you want it to show up as new every day, you know, not as the same thing. Let's do the Seven of Wands. Ooh. Oh. Wow, this is a very intricate kind of a situation. So for the Seven of Wands, you get the Five of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Magician. Hear me out. You manifested this. Even if you're showing up in a position of, I hate my job, or whatever you're dealing with, I don't want to deal with this, it sucks, it's like, please someone take it away from me, but I'm still doing it, but I don't want to, same shit, different day, you manifested this, and you want to know why, and you would say why, and I would say because you needed to see, or you needed that push in the direction that you need to go in, which is opposite of here. You needed to feel what you don't want so that you understand what you do want, so that it makes you look for what you do want. So I I like how this comes through, because whatever this is, whatever it's tied up to, kind of the same principle applies. You know, you call this out towards you. You wanted to do this as a soul, as an experience, to teach you, you know, to not do it this way, basically. Which it's working, because it's definitely coming through with an energy opposite of this. The month is coming through with an energy opposite of what you're doing, and that you're showing me, oh, I don't want to do this. Well, then do something else, and there it is. I don't know what it is. I feel like you don't even know, but it doesn't matter. The energies are building up to such extent that you'll figure it out. You know? Queen of Swords. In the advice, you get the 9 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords. Also, the more you reject this, or the more you take this as something you hate, something you just don't like doing, you just and you're still part of it, you're still giving to it, the more you go against it like that, the bigger it's going to get, and you're going to hate the shit out of this, whatever it is. And that's not the point either. You know, if you look at it from the perspective of this thing is just going to get me closer to where I need to go, you're going to learn to love this. So it's a matter of perspective here. I see you in this position of getting so fed up with whatever you're putting effort into here that it's not bringing you anything according to your perception over it, that it just makes it look very ugly and very hard to deal with. Very difficult. So the bigger this energy gets, the harder it's going to get for you. The bigger this energy of resistance towards this. Which I get it. It's probably not, at this point, it's probably not aligning with where you need to go. You know? But that's why it's here, to show you that. And no, it's not going to show you where you need to go. That's up for you to figure it out, you know, after dealing with this, which I don't know what that is. But anyway, so it's a matter of perspective here. You want to feel like you're dealing with a shit show that's very, very heavy here. Keep on resisting it. You want to look at it from the perspective of, it is what it is, and I actually manifested this for this to open up the door to where I need to go. Then things are going to change. It's not going to feel as hard anymore. So, up to you. But that's it. Let's go to April. Okay. Okay, so where you're at energetically, the 3 of Cups. It's a good energy. It's a very open energy and very welcoming, and could be tied up to a possible coming together or coming back together kind of aspect. Okay. What you're dealing with, the 7 of Cups, some choices you may have to make. How you're dealing with it, the 7 of Swords, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to make those choices. You're like, nah, no, not now. Thank you. For the advice, the 10 of Wands. Well, if you don't want to make those choices will be possibly made for you, which makes the situation even harder. So, I don't know. Let's see here. Let's clarify. Let's do the 3 of Cups. The Knight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Justice card. These are nice energies. I mean, there's balance here. There's you wishing for balance and just, again, an openness to to shared energies here with somebody in particular, possibly. So you're very open to someone at this point in time. I'm very open to restore or create balance here between you and somebody else. Let's do the Seven of Cups. Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Eight of Swords. So you're looking into some options, some choices you may need to make, and you've already made them. Your intuition is right here. Your core is right here. Everything is in place for you to make these choices. The problem is you're overthinking things. And because you're overthinking things, that kind of bypasses your intuition, your everything. You don't know shit, basically, at the end of the day. When in reality, you know what's what. You know what I mean? So the overthinking aspect is kind of taken away from everything and not allowing you to proceed based on the choices that you've already made. Let's do the Seven of Swords. 10 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 9 of Swords. It's so stressful, and I don't know what's stressful about the situation. Because you're showing me an energy of happiness, and that's basically your intention and your goal for whatever these choices are, whatever direction you're taking. Doesn't matter. The intention is the same. So, I mean, the stress, I feel it comes from the fact that maybe you fear that you'll fail at the direction. Like, if I choose this direction, what if it doesn't bring me that happiness? As I said, the goal is what matters. The direction, you can take whichever you want. As long as you have that goal in mind, doesn't matter which direction you take, you're going to get there. Sometimes maybe a little harder, sometimes easier. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what direction you choose. It's like you're missing the point here by focusing on the direction rather than the goal. You know what I mean? So that's what's complicating things. The 10 of Wands in the advice, the 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Cups. It's just a matter of, it's exactly what I said. You know, the direction doesn't matter. The goal is what matters. As long as you set your mind, this is where I need to get, even if you take the longest way, you'll still get there. So stressing for the direction, it's not gonna do you any good here. It's just gonna complicate things. And it's a matter of starting off in that direction. You know, so you trying not to deal with these choices, trying not to jump onto the next path that shows up in front of you because maybe it's the wrong one. All of that is irrelevant. What you need to be focusing on is your goal, where you need to get with this path, this new path that's shown up for you. And what you're showing me tied up to it is a sense of happiness, possibly in regards to this connection that you're opening up to. Who knows? And as long as you have that clear, the direction doesn't really matter. And you keep on trying to convince me that, oh no, yes, because what if I have to again, what if I take the longest direction to there? What if? What if you take the shortest and then it becomes the longest because who knows what's happening on the shortest? Yeah, you don't know. Because that's irrelevant, you know? You can take the longest and it becomes the shortest at some point. Who the hell knows? So kind of going about it to trying to not make up your mind about something when your mind is already, not your mind, your soul already knows. It's you standing in your own way by creating all sorts of what if ideas in your head, basically. So that's it. All right, let's go to May. My fingers are not working with me today at all. They're not coordinating. As I was saying. Okay, let's do this. Where you're at energetically is the King of Swords. A lot of clarity, You've been showing up a lot in this energy throughout the year so far of let's get shit done. Like you're in that position of creating something for yourself, making something, you know? So it's coming through again with a lot of clarity and a lot of courage and determination here to do something. What you're dealing with, the Five of Cups, this is an energy of the past. It could be coming through for you to take a look at, for you to heal, for you to learn from. How you're dealing with the Page of Wands, you're paying attention to it. You're like, oh, that caught my attention. Okay. And for the advice, the Three of Wands, this is an energy of maybe having to wait for something. Who knows? But let's clarify. Let me do... the King of Wands. See, this is a good energy, but sometimes it kind of comes back to haunt you. For the King of Swords, you get the Temperance in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. Yeah, because you're in this let's go, let's do, in this creator mode kind of a thing, kind of an energy, you're very impatient by the looks of it. And what's ironic is that in the advice, you have the energy of waiting, having to wait. So that's going to be interesting. So definitely lacking patience because you feel empowered, because you feel like you got it all, let's get it done. But there could be circumstances in which maybe you have to wait. Yeah, you are ready. You got the energies of, yeah, let's get it done. But maybe what you're working towards is not ready for you. Who knows? You know? So, and then you're pointing me to the past. So you're showing me kind of a recognition of a pattern there of, you know, just because I think I'm ready and I think I got it all in place, then everything has to play out in accordance to my energy. And that's not really the case. It's like, I feel like there's been time in the past where you believe that as well, and it kind of blew up in your face because, no, you know, life doesn't work that way. Just because we're ready for something doesn't mean that something is ready for us. You know what I mean? So it's not going to work that way. Sometimes it's not. And we may not be as ready as we think we are for that. Who knows? The timing of it. The timing is definitely a very important nuance here for you to look at, because I feel like you're not even considering the concept of patience here. The concept of, what? I have to wait for what? I'm ready. Let's go. Hold your horses there. Let's go with the Five of Cups, the High Priestess, the Justice card, the Ten of Wands. Yeah, and you're forcing this energy too. It's like, but I felt that everything was right when I went for these things, you know? Like, I feel that everything is in place. So let me go do this now, because I feel like now it's time. You feel that everything is in place and you feel that you're ready for it. You can't feel the concept of divine timing. You're not going to feel that. You think you're feeling it through the energies of, I'm ready, let's go. You know, because that energy is pretty up there, pretty high in let's take charge of things. So it can easily be mistaken with, oh, so then it's time. No, not necessarily. Different concept there. You know, the concept of time there. Because you're pointing me back to the past here again and showing me, yeah, I know, and I made things even harder for me. Yeah, you want to do that again? You know? Yeah, you're ready. Yeah, you have everything set. Yeah, you're good to go. But what if it's not the right time? I know, I heard you. When is the right time? In divine timing. I'm going to give you the exact same response that you asked me with from that attitude of when. Then when is that? In divine timing. You'll know. For the Page of Wands, you get the Ace of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Fool. You're like a little toy that, you know, you twist a little and then it starts going and going and going and then it bangs into the wall and it keeps going and going and going and it's still in that freaking wall. You're like, no, let's go. Hold your horses. This is the wall. This is the Two of Pentacles is the wall, because you're like you're coming from every angle with a lot of tenacity, a lot of determination, a lot of courage, playfulness to it. Like every angle possible is ready for whatever the hell you're ready for. I don't even fucking know. I don't care. And then the universe keeps on slapping you with this concept of time. Like, oh, you're ready? Okay, I got you. I got you. Hold on a second. That's it. Hold on a second. No. Let's do the Three of Wands. The Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. I got you. I get it. You're ready. Another angle from which you're showing me I'm ready. Emotionally speaking, mentally speaking, everything speaking, you're ready. You're ready to go. So you're having a really, really, really hard time having to wait in this energy, because apparently you have to. So this month is definitely gonna be wanting, at least, to teach you the valuable lesson of patience by making you look in the past when you've gone through this before and things blow up in your face. You want to go at it again? Can't do the same thing and expect different results. It's not going to work that way. You know? So this month is definitely here to teach you the art of patience. Brutal, especially with the energies you have built up here, but that's what it's here for. But that's it. Let's do June. Alright, where you're at energetically is the Queen of Pentacles. That's a very nurturing energy. Could be towards self, could be, you're taking a little bit of time to look into yourself there for a split second. What you're dealing with, the Ace of Cups, that's an energy of love. How you're dealing with it, the Queen of Wands, you seem to be open to it. You seem to be quite, let's go, let's do. And for the advice, the Five of Cups. That's an energy of the past coming through. There's a little bit of nostalgia with this one here. I don't know. Let's see. Let's do the Queen of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, the Temperance card, the Four of Swords. Yeah, I like this energy. It's coming through from a place of understanding that if I don't take care of me, how can I take care of others, right? So you're kind of giving it to me in this way, and then you're sharing this energy too. And you've been practicing this for a very long time by the looks of it, And also, it's not that you're practicing it like constantly, but it's a good reminder at times to fall back into this place. Which is telling me there's definitely, this is definitely a time for recharge for you. Let's do the Ace of Cups. For what you're dealing with, the Judgment card, the Eight of Pentacles, the Devil. I mean, you're working with something that looks a little unhealthy at this time, I don't know what it is. I see it as an energy of you putting effort into something, and whatever that is, it feels like there's other energies that are contributing to it, and whatever's made out of it seems to be a little unhealthy at this time, at this moment in time. And it feels like maybe it's time to take a look at that for a little bit and kind of figure out what to do about it. And I feel like that's exactly what you want to do here. And kind of approach it from a pretty gentle way, not look at it with, oh, this is unhealthy, oh, crap, get out of here. No. You're coming at it from a pretty loving space there. Let's do the Queen of Wands. King of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. All right, there's definitely a match of energies here. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. There is a sense of separation though in between the two energies, even though they don't seem separated energetically, but there seems to be something at play that keeps them at a distance here. It kind of feels like you want to do something about it, so okay, let's do the Five of Cups for the advice. The Two of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. Whatever you want to do about it, I feel like you've done it before. You know, it comes through as an energy of, I've tried this before, but I'm going to try it again. But what happened before when you did try it, it seems to have left the situation up in the air. So it didn't seem to resolve anything. So I'm not sure. We're going back to, you know, doing something in the same way and expecting different results here. Which, if there is anything you would want to do about a situation, I would suggest trying something new. Different approach. Different way of doing things. Don't get your old toolbox out. You know? Try something new here. So, that's it. Alright, let's do July. Alright, where you're at energetically, the Six of Cups, you're pointing me out towards the soul connection, what you're dealing with, the Death card, maybe a loss of some sort, yeah, for sure. How you're dealing with it, the Emperor, I mean, you're doing the best you can, you're showing up for it in the best way that you can, whatever this loss may be, and in the advice, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, there's a loss here that you're dealing with, and it could be an actual loss. Someone may be passing here, but maybe not. Maybe it's just showing up in that way because the energies are pretty strong, but let's see. Let's do the Six of Cups. Four of Cups, Three of Cups, Ten of Wands. You're kind of showing me the ups and the downs of this, the good times and not the such good times and things like that. Kind of going on a memory roller coaster here. And it's very difficult to look at that. Let's do the Death card. The Six of Pentacles, the Empress, the Justice card. Let me do the Emperor too. The Three of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. There's a lack of something here. I'm not sure. I'm 50-50 on this. For some of you, it could be an actual loss of someone really important that kept shit together, and it may feel like that responsibility is now on you or something, or you're taking it on or wanting to take it on. For others, it's a loss in the sense of divorce, separation, something like that. It's pretty impactful. It doesn't, the energies that are shown up are not shown up as super heavy, because I feel like as you're dealing with this, it's almost that, you know how when something hurts really bad, or when you get like you're in shock of what's going on and you can't feel the pain, that's kind of how it feels like here. I see it wanting to come through, the pain of this loss, but it's not coming through clearly. Not yet, at least. As it's happening, at least. And this doesn't have to happen here in this month. It could have happened already. But something about this loss hits you big time. If that's the case, if it did happen already. And there's still that numbness to it initially as it comes in. And then I feel like it's going to dissipate and you're going to feel the pain of it. But I don't know what it is. It's definitely a balanced kind of an energy. Like there's no you without me, there's no me without you kind of a thing to it. But at the same time, it feels like whoever is departing here looks like they kept the shit together. And somehow the responsibility shifts. Or somebody wants to pick it up from them. In the sense of, well, you've done this all your life, now let me do it, kind of a thing. Interesting. Let me do the 10 of Swords for the advice. The Judgment card, the 4 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. What is this? It's like... whoever is picking up on this energy of responsibility is taking it and going. Like going to business. Like going to get shit done. They're not wasting any time. They're like, okay, it's on me, let's go. I'm like, where's the grieving process? Where's the... You're jumping from shock into doing. You're skipping a very important step. The step of acknowledgement, the step of processing what the hell is going on here. And I feel like you're doing it intentional so that you don't feel the pain of it. You know? So I don't know, but this is a heavy charged month that you're trying to skip in the sense of not feeling it. Okay. I wouldn't recommend that, but I see you very determined to do that though. So it's gonna come back anyway. If you do choose to skip the grieving process here, it'll catch up with you eventually. So you can go ahead and skip it for now. I'll give you a pass, but just so you know, it'll catch up. That's it. All right, let's move on to August. Alright, where you're at energetically, the 2 of Cups. Really trying to stay in your heart and really trying to possibly share this energy with others. What you're dealing with, the Knight of Cups, love. Yes, love is coming your way. How you're dealing with it, the Strength card. It's very hard to receive though, from what I'm seeing here on your side. You're trying your best to stay open and to receive, but it's very hard to receive. For the advice, the Devil. There's something unhealthy at play here. Let's clarify. Let's see what the hell is going on. Let me do the 2 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, the Judgment card, the 8 of Wands. There's a past energy trying to come back in, whether that's through communication of some sort, or even through dreams or something. I don't know. There's a past energy that wants to come back in. Let me do the Knight of Cups. The 5 of Swords, the Page of Swords, the 2 of Swords. You don't trust it much, by the looks of it. Okay, so maybe that's why it's hard to receive, because you don't want to receive. You're looking at it, you see the love, but you see that it can be very deceiving also. So, I don't know. Let me do the Strength card. The Three of Wands, the Hermit, the Ace of Cups. I like how you're taking this though. You know, you're not responding to it, you're not rejecting it, you're not nothing. You're like, okay, hold on. Let me sleep on it. That's your reaction to it. And how you approach it is with love. Even if it does look deceptive, even if it does come to poke you and to challenge you for who knows what, you're like, no, I'm still gonna receive it with love. I'm not sure that receiving it with love doesn't mean welcome into my home and make a mess in it. It means I'll think about whether or not I want to invite you into my home, but you have love from me out there as I'm thinking about things, okay? Okay. That's what love means here, receiving it with love. Because I don't see you necessarily, you know, open arming this energy. You're still kind of seeing it for what it is, at least how you perceive it to be. And it's not looking great, so I wouldn't see you welcoming it into your house. But you have your heart open to it in the sense of, again, responding with love to this knock-knock situation. Interesting. Let's do the Devil. The Nine of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Could be a friend, could be an old friend, or someone that passed by as a friend. Not the greatest energy, I gotta say. Not very encouraging here. No, I don't have that, you know, encouraging flag up, rolling, being like, yeah, let them in. No, I don't know. This one's on you. But I feel like you got a pretty good intuition about this one. I don't see you doing anything about it, not just yet. You know, energetically speaking, yes, you are, you know, your heart is open, but that doesn't mean that, oh, okay, come on in or get the hell out, or, you know, it doesn't mean anything like that. And I'm not seeing necessarily an answer from you. From what it's presented, is just the energies that are coming into play. And a past energy might want to resurface, but it's not looking like it's a healthy one necessarily. Unless it proves itself to be healthy, I don't think you'll welcome it into your home. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Go with your gut here, because I feel like you're gonna know when the time comes how to handle it. You seem like you got it pretty, you know, aligned. So, yeah, that's it. All right, let's move on to September. Let's see what's going on here. Where you're at energetically, the Wheel of Fortune. You could be going through some changes here. What you're dealing with, the Justice card, maybe trying to correct something or make something right. The Five of Cups is an energy of the past. How you're dealing with it, it could be that, I don't know, you could be dealing with the same energy that we saw back in August and kind of trying to see where it goes. Like, I don't know, there's a sense of maybe we'll try on this one. I don't know, it could be something else completely, but you're definitely coming through with an energy of, not you, the energy that's available for the month, an energy of correcting something. For the advice, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, somebody's gonna do something about something. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the Wheel of Fortune. The Knight of Swords, the Five of Cups, the King of Swords. Somebody's very determined here. Somebody's very determined. They're bringing in quite the determined energy to shift a past energy, to turn it back around. Very determined. They're not going to give up. They're not just going to present it and then drop it. No, they're going to present it and stick to it until something happens, until something gives. For the Justice card, you get the Magician, the Justice card again, the Four of Cups. You're pretty disappointed though. You're pretty disappointed in how things turned out, in how things even look now. I don't know. I feel like someone is trying here, but I don't know what's going on. I see a little bit of bending, but then it's like, no, it's not working. It's like, I want it to work, but it's not really working in that direction, where there seems to be either there's been too much damage done at the time that it's been done, which I feel like it was in the past, or the energies are coming back with the intention to be healed, but they're not healed themselves. So it's like, let's fix something, but I'm gonna act in the same way, and I'm gonna do the same things, and I'm gonna bring the same unhealthy energies to the game. And that's not a go here. That's probably not gonna happen, as much as you're trying here or wanting to try. For the Five of Cups, the Devil, the King of Pentacles, the Six of Cups. I still see these energies of almost authoritative, almost like giving orders here or something. It's not even about control, it's beyond that. I have no idea what the hell is going on here and who this is to you. But I see you trying. I'm not seeing you succeeding though, to bend enough to kind of fall into the grace of these energies here that are coming through. It's like, yeah, no. Let's do the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. It's all like, let's count our losses and let's move on kind of a deal. That's the energy that you're bringing to the table. And it's not easy to do, but it's like, it is what it is, you know? So I don't know. I see a very persistent energy to mend something, to bring something into balance. I see you trying for a little bit there. And then it's like, no, it's a no. So that's it. All right, let's move on to October. I'm hearing this one snore. Kai's here. I think he heard his name because he wagged his tail and his rear paw. Let's see. Where you're at energetically, the King of Pentacles. I get the sense that you're focusing a lot, or trying, or starting to focus a lot in the material, on your own sense of stability. What you're dealing with, the Knight of Pentacles, a pretty good energy you're working with here, but it's quite slow. But I don't think that bothers you, in all honesty. No, I don't think so. We'll see. How you're dealing with it, the Queen of Wands, quite the opposite of slow. It's quite fiery, you know. So that's how you're dealing with it, but the energy is slow. Which, again, I don't know if it bothers you. I don't find it to be a problem. It's just different energies, and if they find the context to work together, then it's perfect. You know, it doesn't have to be an issue. So for the advice, the Wheel of Fortune, something is right here. Something feels right about whatever this situation is that you're embarking on. And again, it could have to do with your own sense of stability there. So let's see. Let me do the King of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the World card. All right. You're good here. You feel stable within yourself, and for what it is that you accomplished up until this point, you seem to be very grateful. You seem to be like an open book for whatever's next. And there seems to be fear, attached to whatever's next, because it's fear of the unknown. What the fuck is coming up for me? Like, I want to grow, I want to move up from here, and I'm keeping myself open to do that, but at the same time, I'm scared, which is normal. So you're not showing me anything out of the ordinary here. A little bit of fear, a little bit of openness, some cycles being closed, because I feel like you're getting ready to shift into a new chapter when it comes to this whole sense of stability, There's some more growth attached to you there. Let's do the Knight of Pentacles for what you're dealing with. The Five of Cups, the Strength card, the Moon. This is more of it's not a surface energy. It's something that's kind of eating at you inside a little bit. And I kind of get the sense that it's the same energy that we've passed through for the last month or 2 months here. Maybe the last month, to be more specific. Or was it August? I think 2 months. It's still here with you, that energy. It still kind of haunts you a little bit. I don't know what about it, but it's still here, Let's do the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Cups. You're starting to move away from it slowly but surely, like completely, and just put it behind and let it stay there, kind of a thing. Your heart is still open for it, in the sense of, when I say that, I don't mean that, oh, okay, come on in, let's get back on track things. I mean, you're treating the situation with love. You're trying to, at least. There's definitely that sense in the way you look at the situation. But at the same time, if in the physical, it's something that's just not working out, and it's not healthy for you, of course you're going to be like, get the fuck out, With love, but get the fuck out, kind of a thing. So there's still a little fragment of it that's kind of in there, kind of nagging at you, inside of you there. But overall, you're starting to really put it behind, like chapter closed, So, okay, that's good. Meanwhile, again, this energy of stability wants to kind of push forward here. So that's the main energy you're dealing with. This is kind of on the side. Let's do the Wheel of Fortune. Page of Cups, Seven of Swords, Two of Swords. You're still thinking about this quite a lot. It's attached to you emotionally, the situation, so it must have been quite meaningful back there in the past with whatever happened. It's still leaving, even though you're almost out of it, it has the tendency to kind of shoot you up right in your mind so that you can, get all complicated with it. Just when you thought it was gone, it's coming back up for some reason for you. And again, the main focus here is you and your own sense of stability, which doesn't have to do directly with this, but indirectly, yes, because it is your stability, but it comes from a sense of stability inside of you. And if you're not stable there, then this energy is here for nothing, of growth outside of yourself. So it kind of makes sense that you're kind of still struggling emotionally about whatever situation that was. And until you get that clear, this energy, I feel like, is waiting just around the corner for you to kind of approach it, to kind of go for it. This energy of you and whatever you're creating outside of you. So try to figure that one out. Try to go with the flow too. Don't try to go against whatever's coming through from it. I kind of get you in that place of thinking that I don't want to sit on this for too long. Let it sit there for whatever time it wants to. It's not, the more you say that, the more you're going to make it stay longer, and this energy is just going to grow and grow and grow instead of just kind of passing through. This is a passing through energy. So it will, if you let it. So just let it. for 2 months, for 3 months, for half a year. Who the hell knows how long it wants to stay? Just let it do its thing, because it is. And as long as you let it, it's also going to flow by, you know, eventually. So don't try to reject it. Don't try not to say it's too long that I've been pondering on it. Fuck it. There is no such thing as too long. Let it sit there. It'll pass by. So that's it. Let's do November. All right, where you're at energetically, the Strength card, you're potentially dealing with something that's not easy to deal with here. What you're dealing with, the Eight of Cups, ooh, you're coming through really strong with the sense of, I am trying my best to disconnect emotionally from what's going on. It's quite hard though, because how you're dealing with it, the Two of Cups, that's emotional connection, that's love. And for the advice, the Six of Swords, I have the feeling that you're trying to distance yourself from it, from whatever you're dealing with, and to kind of keep a safe distance from whatever this is. And not in order to protect yourself only. There's something going on here. There's something going on. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the Strength card. Blue Stoy was looking at me. I'm like, what the fuck is that looking at me like that? From the out of the bench. Teddy. Teddy's here. I don't wanna put Teddy on the display because Blue is kind of up, and then we're almost done here, and I don't want him to be too disruptive. For the Strength card, you get the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the World card. Yeah, you're creating distance here from a situation. It takes a lot to do that. You're trying your best to create distance from a situation. Here's Teddy. Here's Teddy. Here's Teddy. Go. Let's do the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Strength card. I get the sense that you're getting to a point of not really knowing how to deal with the situation anymore. At least at this point in time, you're kind of taking, there's an energy that's coming towards you, and it's almost looking like you're looking at it, you know it, you recognize it, but it's like, I can't deal with you anymore because I don't know how to anymore. You know? What is this? What the hell is this? What is this? What is Cancer dealing with? You don't know? Sleepy sleep. Wakey wakey. Not dealing with you, for sure. Really? Are you gonna just lay there on my hand? For the Two of Cups, you get the Six of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. See, you are attached to this emotionally. There's definitely a connection there. There's definitely some history. There's definitely some work being put into this, in the past even, but still something that connects you to this. But you're giving me a strong sense of wanting to create that distance from this. At least at this time, maybe for now. I don't think it's a permanent thing, like get the fuck out of here. I don't think that. I think it's, I don't have the space and availability for this. I feel like it's more like that rather than cutting them off completely, whoever this is. Let's do the Six of Swords. You get the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. But you do know that this requires your attention. You know? You are aware of that. You're showing me that. just don't have the availability for it now. It feels like it's too complicated. I don't want to deal with this right now. You know, it's one of those things where maybe it's a friendship or something, and it's like, I'll talk to you later. Like, just, you know, give me some time, give me some space. I can't deal with you right now. So I don't know what this is. You're just not available for it. Or you're trying to make yourself not available. You definitely care about the situation. Anyways, why are you chewing on the blanket? What's in here? Oh, that's your paw. Okay. That's it for November. All right, let's do the last month, December. Blue messed this up, and I got my pet peeves about this situation and about situations similar to this. I got my little crazy OCD things too. Alright, let's see here. The energy of where you're at for December, the Ace of Wands. That's a good one. It's very open, very let's go, very welcoming, I would say, but very going out there and doing stuff for you primarily. But, you know, going out there, putting energy out there and knowing exactly what you're putting it into, and you're doing it because you want to. What you're dealing with, the King of Swords. Lots of courage, lots of determination, lots of on point kind of energy that you're directing towards something. The Three of Cups, maybe now you are available to things that you weren't available in the past. I don't know. You're looking very open, you know, to dealing with situations that maybe you weren't in the mood to deal with, or maybe it wasn't the time to deal with at the time that they came towards you. I don't know. Ace of Swords for the advice. Yeah, you're doing it. You're out there opening up to things that make sense, that come together in a beautiful way, you know? So, cool. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the Ace of Wands. Seven of Cups, Nine of Cups, the Fool. I have no idea where you're coming from with this energy, but it looks really, really nice. And really giving. It's like a holiday, kind of a Christmas kind of mood for you. Very giving energy. Very open. Which makes sense, it's December, but it's like you're I don't know, feels good. I wish I knew a Cancer in... Do I know a Cancer? If not, I better meet one by December, because this is nice energy. They're very giving. I would get a gift if I was around this energy right here. I think I know a Cancer. Or two. Yeah, I know a few. King of Swords. You get the Ace of Swords, the Moon, the Page of Swords. Yeah, you're addressing things that maybe you didn't address back yesterday even, or a month ago, or 10 months ago. Things that you kind of put on the back burner there. Definitely. Going for those things as well. So you're kind of closing things off here, I would say. You know, things that you didn't necessarily address, you want to go towards those things. Slowly but surely, you know, one day at a time kind of a thing. You're kind of opening up that energy. But you're very open. Where did this come from? Three of Cups. You get the Lovers, the Judgment card, the Two of Swords. This is the closest energy to you. This is a very important connection to you. You're super open to it. There's a little bit of confusion tied up to this. This one's the only one that kind of goes through that whole sense of, okay, you know, which makes sense. The stake is quite high here, given that this is the closest energy to you. So you're just coming through with an open heart, basically, and there's a lot to give around. And you're giving, and you're giving, and you're giving. And when it comes to this one, yes, you're giving. It's natural to give to this one in particular. But at the same time, you still carry a little bit of maybe doubting or questioning something about the situation, which is not a big deal yet. It could turn into a big deal, but there's a little bit of questioning there about this connection. Let's do the Ace of Swords. For the advice, the Two of Pentacles, the Hermit, the King of Cups. You're addressing things that are yours, that belong to you, and that seem to be very little, very small. You're not going for big stuff here. If you're going for big stuff, you're going in the sense of jumping into them, but letting them play out throughout days, months, years, whatever it takes. You're addressing small stuff. Remember what I said about this connection just now? Of this one that's very important to you, that you're super open to it. It comes naturally. It comes normal. But there's a little bit of doubt in the way or something tied up to it. And that's yours. And you're looking at things like that. Like, what's in the way? Let me look at it. Let me see. So, I like this. Because you're not engaging into important, huge, ooh, I'm going to take this on right now. No, I wouldn't either. For this kind of an energy, it's perfect. You know, dealing with little stuff that's yours and that's you basically in your own way, from very little stuff that could become big if you don't attend to them. So, great energy. Great freaking energy. When you have that sense of doubt or insecurity, or even if it's small, it's like, let me look into that, you know? So keep on doing what you're doing with this one, because you're doing great. Great way to end the year. And if you see me around, give me a gift, because that's the energy of very giving. Very. Give me a candy or something. Kinder is my favorite. That's it for December. All right, let's end this reading with a oracle card, which will go through for you as an energy for the whole year. So try to revisit this card every time you forget about it. The Mystical Shaman Oracle, you get the Vision Quest. Vision Quest. I'm on a Vision Quest here. Let's see here. Number 60. All right. The essence. In the Vision Quest, you face your fear, embrace your morality, and then meet face to face with spirit. When we feel stagnant, a Vision Quest brings our lives into perspective. We realize our flaws, our potential, and the opportunities life is now offering us. We remain on a Vision Quest until we find the key to open a new door or write a new chapter in our lives. The invitation. Find clarity by spending time alone in nature. If you live in a city, go for walks in a park. If you live in the country, make sure that you spend time outside in contemplation. Get off the couch, get away from your desk, go outside. Spirit helps those who help themselves. So set your intentions and ask nature for a guiding vision for your life. The medicine. Spirit has been trying to contact you but received no answer. You are too busy with your life and there is too much noise inside your head. Do not miss the call again. Make room for quiet time this evening. Allow yourself to become bored for a little while and you'll be able to hear the important message trying to get through. Spirit has been trying to contact you and you're not home. You gotta be home. In 12 months, you gotta find a time, okay, to answer the call. No, I know you will. I'm messing with you. But anyways, that's it. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.